Hey guys, Lindsay at Vinyl Supply Unlimited. Today I'm going to show you how to make a decal using your HTV and Oracal 651. I've had quite a few customers in the last couple weeks ask me about some kind of adhesive that they can use for rhinestones and to use their HTV to make decals. So after a little research, I found that you can actually heat press HTV and rhinestones onto just regular Oracal 651. So today I'm going to take you through step by step how you can do that and what all you need to do to make your very own decal using your HTV. We're going to start going through the steps on Cricut. So now I'm going to show you the file that I used and each step I took up to cutting the vinyl for your decal. Alright, so we're going to start with uploading the image we want to use for our decal. I got this one off of freesvgdesigns.com. It just looked like it'd be a neat decal to make. It's not going to be fun to weed, but it will look really nice. So once we have our image uploaded and scaled to the size we want it to be, we're going to ungroup the image, find the section that is going to give us our background layer, which will be this one. Duplicate that, pull it over here to the side. Now we choose contour and go through and get rid of all of the inside cuts because we just need it to be the outline. We're going to cut the clear Oracal with just the full outline. That way we can press our HTV onto that. So once I get all of this selected, and we just have the background layer that we want, we need to change the color on that so that when we go in to cut it, it's going to put it on to two separate mats. Take your first image, regroup it, and you want to attach that one. That way it all cuts in one group instead of separating it all out. So from here, you're good to go ahead and make it. So it's going to show us that we're going to cut the first one on the Oracal. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Just cut this on regular vinyl. I've got the mat loaded. It's going to go ahead and start cutting now. This part should cut pretty quickly, with it being just the outline. Right, now I've unloaded my mat. Now before you start the second cut, make sure you choose to edit it and turn mirror on, because now you're cutting this out of the HTV. And we want to change the vinyl that we're choosing. I'm going to choose glitter for this one. I turned it on to mirror already. And now I'm going to put my glitter onto my mat. It's loaded and it's cutting. Once that's cut, we'll move on to weeding it. Okay, so now that we've cut everything using our Cricut, we have our Oracal 651 that we have the design cut out of, and we're just going to weed it. All that this has on it now is just the background image so that we're able to heat press our HTV onto it. And then next we need to weed our glitter that we cut the detail out of. Alright, so now we're going to begin weeding our glitter. Like I said, this is Siser HTV glitter, and it's lemon sugar is the color that I chose to use for this decal. I used to have the hardest time weeding glitter, but I actually learned that when you cut your glitter, if you roll it up from each direction before you start weeding it, it pulls the lines apart better for you so that you can see a little better where you need to weed when you're going through and weeding your glitter. I've also found that when you're doing your weeding, if you have an old transfer sheet, an old carrier sheet laying around, you can use it to stick your scraps onto so they aren't just getting stuck all over your design or all over your floor. So now we just have to find the lines. Okay, so now we're almost done weeding this. While I finish up, just a couple things. First, I chose to use the clear Oracal for this just because it's what I've had the most questions about. It's the most like the Bling Anything material that everyone was looking for. It works the same way. We do sell the Oracal 651, white, black, clear, and colors. The clear runs 72 cents for a 12 by 12 sheet, and any of the colors are 75 cents a sheet, and you can use any color to heat press and make a decal with. I've found that it's a lot easier to use the HTV when you're layering a decal because you're able to line it up a little better before you heat press it. Unlike when you're trying to layer different layers of adhesive, once it's on there, it's on. You just gotta hope for the best. There will be a link in the description of the video that you can actually go to our online store if you would like to check out the Oracal and Siser items that we carry. And we do offer monthly subscription packages. There's 3 different levels of those that you would get a monthly shipment of the newest colors and lines that are available through Siser and Oracal, as well as some specialty materials that we carry. When you sign up for the monthly subscription packages, you get the first month's shipping for free. So keep that in mind when you're wanting to check it out. We will be making more videos with different materials, showing everybody a little bit of what they do, what they look like once they're put on to something, and how to use them. And on the bottom of our website, there's actually a link to the Siser page that will let you know how long you need to heat press materials for, and whether they're hot peel, cold peel. Let's see. That one pulled off wrong. See if I can find it. That's another great thing about sticking everything onto a piece of paper right here in front of me, is when something goes missing, it's pretty easy to find typically. You know, except when I actually want something. Let's see what lines up with that. There it is. So stick that back on there. And of course it wouldn't line up easy. Alright, now I believe that we have everything weeded. Just check and make sure I don't have any pieces on here or any little details that I might have missed. Everything looks really good. So now the next step is just taking your clear Oracal, lay it down here. We're just going to line this up with the underneath. It's lined up all the way around. Now we're going to take this over and heat press it. Once we heat press it, we're going to do it at 300 degrees for 7 seconds. And then you want to let it completely cool before you try to peel the carrier sheet off. Okay, so now our heat press is warmed up to 300 degrees. I've set the decal onto the platen. I'm going to go ahead and cover it up with my Teflon sheet. If you don't have a Teflon sheet, you can use just regular parchment paper that you find at your grocery store, and it works just as well as a Teflon sheet. We're going to heat press this for 7 seconds. After 7 seconds is up, you're just going to remove it from your heat press and let it cool completely before you peel the carrier sheet off. Okay, so it only takes about 15 to 20 seconds for your decal to completely cool. And when you peel the carrier sheet off, just peel nice and slow so that you don't lift your Oracal up off of the paper and cause any kind of wrinkles in it. Now we only did one color today, but you can do designs with multiple colors. You would just wait until it cools completely, heat press your second, third colors onto it. Just make sure you let it cool completely between pressing. And if you wanted to mask it, you could use our blue grid mask that is available on our website. But because ours is a full design, it doesn't necessarily require a mask to be able to put it onto whatever you're going to be using it for. And that's all it takes to go ahead and make your own decal using HTV. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. We'll get back to you and try to answer those the best we can. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We will be seeing you again soon. Thank you.